Hi everyone, my name is Madison White and I'm a senior at Granger High School. The poem that I chose to read and talk about today is going to be The Planned Child by Sharon Olds. I chose this poem because as I was reading through the list of poems that we were provided, I read through this one and I really liked how there was like a perspective change halfway through. In the first stanza, there's only two stanzas, so the first stanza, the author was looking at being a planned child as a very negative thing, and as if like this could not be genuine whatsoever. It could not be like an act of like genuine love since it was a part of a plan or whatever. And then they were with a friend, and the friend kind of like shifted their perspective to being more toward like it was a beautiful thing and their parents' lives wouldn't be complete without them, like without the author in their parents' lives. They said, the friend said something about being a wanted child, which I think is kind of where the switch flipped. There's some figurative language in here that I see. I think that the planned conception is kind of like a metaphor towards like how people try to plan every aspect of their lives, you know, kind of micromanage, make sure everything goes in order, whatever. So on to the fun part. Let's read this poem. So, The Planned Child by Sharon Olds. I hated the fact that they had planned me. She had taken a cardboard out of his shirt from the laundry as if sliding the backbone up out of his body, and made a chart of the month and put her temperature on it, rising and falling, to know the day to make me. I would have liked to have been conceived in heat, in haste, by mistake, in love, in sex, not on cardboard, the little X on the rising line that did not fall again. But when a friend was pouring wine and said that I seemed to have been a child who had been wanted, I took the wine against my lips as if my mouth were moving along that valved wall in my mother's body. She was bearing down, and then breathing from the mask, and then bearing down, pressing me out into the world that was not enough for her without me in it. Not the moon, the sun, Orion cartwheeling across the dark, not the earth, the sea, none of it was enough for her without me. That's another reason I liked it, is because of that ending where they kind of wrap it up with all these beautiful things that like we don't think anything could compare to. And then she compares it, or the author compares it to their mother not being complete without the author in their life, or the author in their mother's life. So many words happening. Anyway, that's all that I have